Inside Out got to cinemas in 2015. It was directed by Pete Docter and produced by Jonas Rivera. Animations have evolved over the years from 2D flat image videos to 3D and realistic. Inside Out is an example of how animation has evolved by showing detailed characters and realistic setting, as the film is 3D and computer animated.
Sorry, sir. No one was listening. Is it garbage night? We left the toilet seat up. What is it, woman? What?
Its genre is a hybrid and is a mixture of fantasy, comedy, drama and adventure. Each one of these genres are clearly seen throughout. Inside Out was created and produced by Pixar Animations, which is a subsidiary to the Walt Disney Company. Pixar Animations in general create fantasy-make-believe films, which are targeted at families.
I wanted to maybe hold one.
What happened? Sadness?
She did something to the memory.
Is everything okay?
Expectations and key conventions of Pixar are that the characters are relatable and easy to understand, also that the film contains bright colours and is appealing to children. The plot of the story is about a young girl called Riley moving to San Francisco with her family. At first she has mixed views on moving, and this is shown through each individual character, which are inside her head. The characters, anger, disgust, joy, sadness and fear, are all emotions and express different opinions which relate specifically to Riley and situations in her life.
I'm positive you will get lost in there.
As for narrative, the film goes off the Todorov theory. For example, the equilibrium was where she was happy at her hometown with her friends. Then, the disruption came along when she moved to San Francisco, and in Riley's head, the character sadness made things turn wrong for her and joy. Then, the resolution was where joy and sadness managed to return the core memories to Riley's head, and Riley started to settle into a new home and new life, eventually resulting in a new equilibrium.
There's always a way to turn things around. Okay, not what I had in mind.
This opening scene for Inside Out shows most aspects of mise-en-scène. For example, here, when the car is driving away, the cinematography is a range of wide shots, then it cuts to mid-shots of Riley in the car. The lighting is high key, which symbolises a good mood and a bright new start. As for connotation and denotation, each character is a bright colour and each of these colours represents an emotion. For example, anger is red.
I sure am glad you told me earthquakes are a myth, Joy. Otherwise, I'd be terrified right now.
Yeah.
The sound throughout the whole film contrasts from non-diegetic to diegetic, but in theory all of the sound is non-diegetic, because it is an animation, and all the voices are recorded pre-production.
We've already been in it forever, which actually was really lucky, because that gave us plenty of time to think about what our new house is going to look like. What?
As said previously, the voices for the characters were recorded pre-production. The physical animation side was all done on production, then the editing, special effects and final changes were done post-production.
Who's the birthday girl?
The director for an animation like Inside Out is in control of the storyline and how the animated characters move and react. Hope you enjoyed this video, thank you for watching and listening.